Hope everybody's doing okay. God bless you all. This is the time of year that's probably one of the hardest times of year to go fishing. We're dealing with August right now. But to be honest with you, it's a blessing in a way, and that's the way I'm going to treat it. Is that if we have a boat or if we have a truck or any type of man-made thing, guess what? Things are going to happen to it. So I'm hoping that these few little videos that I'm going to put together will help somebody if they're having trouble with their motor. The motor that I have on my boat is a 1994 Evinrude. It's a 2-stroke, 115 horsepower, and it's a V4. So not everybody this is going to be helpful to you, but just going to walk through a couple of these little videos. I've gotten pretty good comments and pretty good thank yous from a lot of people because it's helped them with little issues that they've had. So enough talking, let's get down to what we're actually dealing with. So my personal boat, what was happening is when I was running down the lake or starting, it seems like it was stuttering a little bit. Just one of those little pieces that probably needed to be fixed in a while, and a little bit of troubleshooting as well. So one of the things that a friend of mine who works on motors and stuff, one of the things he suggested was, why didn't we switch from the old fuel pump to put a better fuel pump? And what was interesting to me, which I'll show you here in just a second, what was interesting to me is that the old fuel pump that was on that motor, you would think is a lot bigger, a lot fancier, because this is the newer, kind of a newer version of that type of fuel pump. And that's just the way, you know, most of us would think. But the truth is, I'll take the cover off here and move this camera around and kind of show you. All right, so basically, this is the old fuel pump right here. This is what was on the motor when I bought it. This is what's on there. I'm sure this has been on there for years, and it probably hasn't given very much trouble for years. But this also would have been the way that, which if anybody wants to know, I pretty much mix the oil that I have and the gas myself. So I pour it directly into the gas tank, the mixture combination that I have, and I use 50 to 1. So one of the things that like I said, that it just seemed like it was a little trouble, was my friend suggested, hey, let's go ahead and let's update that pump if you want to. So I opted that yes, that we would update it. And what happens is this basically used to mount right here as we see it. I can get a pretty good view of it. This right here just to mount right here. And the one that we ordered, that's basically the one that converts, is interesting to me because I'm not a big motor person, but what it does is this little kit and everything comes with it. You can see how everything hooks up pretty simple. This little piece right here is basically replaces all of this. And from what he was telling me, basically what's happened is they've realized that going back to this older style right here, like this right here, actually is more efficient and actually gives a lot less troubles, because there's a lot less moving parts, a lot less things that can happen. Now if you decide to go do this, just remember that, like I was telling you, you're going to have to think about, before this even becomes an option, you're going to have to go to mixing your own oil and doing all that, which I was doing all along anyway, which this had already been partially converted over to just, even when this one was in there, it had already been partially converted over to mixing my own oil, because there used to be, it's just how it is. To me, it's a lot better. Even a lot of these newer motors, that's what they're starting to go to. But ever since I've done this little conversion kit right here, to where I've pretty much put this older type of pump in here, the boat runs a lot smoother. It's a lot easier to deal with. I'm, like I said, I'm not the mechanic. I'm not telling you that you have to do this. I'm not going to give you a how-to video on how to put this in here, because I'm not that technical with all this. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you my personal review of it. Ever since we've done this, the motor seems to me like it's a completely different boat. Like, it runs so much smoother, it's unreal. I'm super happy with this little, and it wasn't really that much. I don't remember how much this was. I'll try to look and see if I still have that information on me. So, I know it's not a how-to video, but maybe that'll just give you an idea. And like I said, it wasn't major problems I was having. It's just every now and then it seems like we was having a little trouble starting doing things, and even running down the lake, just trying to get it just a little smoother. So once we did that little update, I mean, it became a different boat altogether to me. Just riding down the lake, it was very nice to be able to do that. Seems to me like it's a little more, engine's a little quieter too when it runs. It doesn't spit and stutter as much. So just a blessing to me. I hope this little video helps you. If anybody has any questions, message me. I don't know how much, but I'll try my best to try to help you. I'll include a little picture of kind of what the design and what that exact one was that I put on this boat. So anyway, thank you all for watching the videos. You're all a blessing to me. Thank you for all the comments. Hope this helps you all. Most importantly though, I hope this reminds you that Jesus loves you. Y'all have a blessed day.